What's everybody doing after this?
Going to sleep.
Going to sleep.
Yeah, I have to get up at 4.
Oh, ouch.
So, Alan, this is Jillian from Into the
Hi,
Catacombs
Jillian.
Podcast.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Jillian,
Nice
this is
to meet
Alan.
you. Nice to meet you.
She, along with myself, she's a big time Papa Nil fan. So, this is
Ooh.
special for both of us. We're going to tag team you, Alan.
I love it. It's the best part.
He's like, 2 nuns. Yes.
I love it. I love it.
So what's extra cute about this is that Jillian is going to join us at the Meet the Ministry event in Nashville.
Oh, wow. Terrific.
Yeah, it's only like a 3-hour drive, so I'm like, I'll be there.
Oh, wow. Where are you from? Where
I'm
are you
from
at?
the Cincinnati area.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it won't be too much
That's
of a
not,
drive.
that's not too bad.
No.
I used to drive there from St. Louis, which was a kind of a big drive, but that's 4 hours, something like that.
Oh,
What were you doing in St. Louis?
I was coaching women's volleyball at St. Louis University.
Oh, nice.
They had an exorcism at St. Louis University, and they blocked out the room. Nobody could go into the tower room where it was held.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to research this later.
There you go.
Because in our last interview, I asked, what's your favorite horror movie? You said The Exorcist.
Yeah, it was cool. It was
Yeah.
great. Well, I think it was written from that exorcism. Believe it or not.
Jillian, do you know this?
I know it was based on a real exorcism. I don't know which one.
Ooh.
It was the one that was the one at this particular Catholic ministry. Somewhere in
that's
St. Louis.
incredible.
I heard it was St. Louis University. So that's what I was told when I got there.
I'm just going to believe you because you're Papa of all papas. So.
That's
all
what
like,
I love
well,
about you. That's perfect.
I'm looking it up right now. Just kidding.
Gonna fact check you.
Fact checking you right now as we speak.
You know what? Fact check. That's a good idea. Say what? Let's see. The Exorcist movie was based on a true story. Where was the exorcism held?
Jillian could probably do that right now, and I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Google it or think about it.
Google it. Google it.
Google it.
Google it.
Google it.
All right, Alan. So you were recently in San Diego the day before Ghost's big concert, and you did a really awesome event with Marilyn Facey and Rocky Latham. And it was a meet and greet event for Ghost fans to have like a nice little party to go to before the concert. And also it was benefiting trans family support services. I don't know if you know this, but there was probably like 200 people in that space.
It seemed like so much more. It was crowded and it was beautiful. And the people were wonderful. Oh my gosh. It was so much fun.
I mean, it might have been more because
I think there were.
Yeah, because there was like a whole bunch of nuns on staff and then other helpers who were not nuns and just event staff, period. And then all the meet and greet people. And I'm sure some people snuck in because I was not checking Eventbrite tickets. I just figured, you know, if you're not supposed to be there, you're not going to know about it, right?
That's right. Exactly. I think they were all Ghost fans, believe it or not. There was nobody.
Yeah. And it was like Ghost fans and their parents and stuff, which was so freaking cute. You know,
and little babies.
I know there's
really.
Yeah, she was so cute. Oh my God, dressed up like a Ghost fan.
That's so cute.
I'm sure she was a Ghost fan. She's probably really into Kiss the Go-Goat or something like that. It's a fun song for kids.
There you go.
So I just want to know with that meet and greet, it seemed like it was a never ending line. And I know at one point Rocky was like, how long is this going to go on? Because he'd never done anything like that before. And I think Marilyn turned to him and said, you know, just reserve your energy. You know, it's going to be okay. Or, you know, if you need to like hang back a little bit and let me talk, that's fine too. But I was wondering, Alan, where do you get the energy for events like this? Because it's a lot of talking, it's a lot of listening to people and responding in a thoughtful manner. Just wondering, how do you do it?
Well, I guess, when people pay money to come and see you and to meet you because they're a fan, I've been a fan before, and I've waited for hours for my favorite player to come out so I could get an autograph. And the patience that fans have for you to meet you is incredible. And there was a lot of people there, and there was a long line. And every person I wanted to get to know a little bit better and have an interaction with them so I could feel this interpersonal feeling with them and where they come from and, all of the above and how long they've been Ghost fans. And it's entertaining to me. And I love people. So, uh, meet as many people as you can. They love you and they come to meet you. And I got to give them the respect to and time to meet them and get to know them a little bit. That's kind of fun for me. So it's not energy. It's just being a natural person, meeting other people.
Which is very cool because then you're not like exerting a lot of energy because you don't feel like you're on, right?
No,
You're
I
just being
no,
yourself.
I leave that all up to Marilyn.
Yeah.
Rocky, relax. Marilyn will talk her way through the whole thing.
Yeah,
We
it'll
just
be
have to
fine,
sign.
Rocky.
We just sign.
Yes. There is, although maybe you're not exuding like a ton of energy, and like giving energy, because that'd be very draining. You do have a certain air of charisma about you.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
you're very charismatic. There were a few fans that actually came up to me later and they're like, "Thank you so much for organizing this. It was I like Alan was so cool. He was so nice. He was
Aw.
interested in my outfit and asked me questions." Like, Alan, where do you think you picked up that charisma? Is it something natural? Did you learn it from maybe like your father, a sibling, something like that?
Well, I can answer that, I think. I'm an only child, so I had no brothers and sisters. So it made me realize that I had to be outgoing to meet people and become friends with them. So I have interaction with people and somebody that I can become a good friend with. So I kind of use that uh, to get to know somebody like they're new into my life. So I really want to know a little bit more about them, and they can ask me questions about me, and that way we get that interpersonal thing going. And I think charismatically, that's something that people feel towards you when you engage them in that type of conversation. So
Oh,
I try to do that.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, I watch you with fans as well. This is the second time we've done a meet and greet event together, and I watch you with fans, and yeah, there's something very enigmatic about you. And I already said, charismatic, but you seem genuinely engaged with
Oh,
your
I am.
fans. It's
Every one of them.
it's so
Every
cool
one
to
of them.
see.
Yeah, it's fun to interact with them. And
Jillian had an interesting meet and greet that
I was actually gonna bring that up. Are you talking about
I
Linda
think you
Blair?
should. I think you should.
Yeah. I had the privilege of meeting Linda Blair
oh,
earlier this
cool.
year. Did not look me in the eye, did not speak to me. Didn't even no, nothing. Which was okay because I'm like, ah, that's so Linda Blair. I love her for that. But I really do appreciate people like you who show appreciation to fans. So I can't wait to
Well, that's
experience that
really
in
good to hear.
person. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think of myself as a celebrity in any way, shape, or form, and I
We do
Yeah.
think,
though.
but that's okay. I don't look at myself like that, and it's as you know, Ash, and say, okay, I'm going to be a big star, and that's
No.
just not me. That's just not me. So I try to
It
be me.
that's probably where a lot of the charisma comes from and being able to engage with the fans is you're just there like, all right, we're all just like on the same level here and we're just talking and getting to know each other. It's not like, oh yes, everyone is here for me and I'm here to entertain everyone.
Yeah, no, that's not me.
No, not at all. When I was telling
And my character, I think, comes through as me. So that personality I try to bring to the character. So Papanil is liked because he's tries to be funny and he sees the humor in everything, and you know he loves Tobias and he's got to know him, so he can give him a ration of shit. So it's like it's okay.
literally, I think Papa Nell shit his pants in the back of a car.
He
So,
did.
That's true.
and
And
you're
we
like,
Tobias and I can share that together.
a nice little bonding moment.
Exactly.
You have an upcoming event in Nashville. I don't know if you realize where we're going to be having it, but it's at a place called Hale Dark Aesthetics, and it's this really cool um, vintage shop. And they're going to do this whole setup there, and that's in Nashville on October 4th, and it's going to be benefiting the Oasis Teen Center. It's a center for homeless youth and youth in crisis, which is such a cool cause to get behind. And Alan, I know that you like to um, I know that you enjoy the meet and greet events, but it means even more to you if we can tie like a really good cause to it as well.
Absolutely. And I really believe in that cause. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad we're doing this. By the way, that reminds me of something.
Hmm.
You're probably wondering why I'm wearing such an ugly looking orange shirt.
I didn't cross my mind actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm wearing it because the University of Tennessee,
Hmm.
its colors are this color. So I wore it
Oh,
for the Nashville event. There you go.
Is
look at
this
you.
is it orange,
It's
tangerine,
it's
peach?
I think it's really kind of orange. It's it's really ugly.
It's you're like
No offense,
so
Tennessee fans. No offense.
I know you're like no offense Tennessee fans, but your colors are ugly.
They do not look good on me.
I think you look great. You look very
Yeah.
lively and tan.
Thank you. Well, thank you. I am.
He is. He
Thank
is.
God. Thank
I
God.
know, right? Whew. I was wondering, since we've done two different meet and greets now with fundraisers tied to them, what are some other causes that are important to you?
Other causes. Well, it's so funny you mentioned Linda Blair.
Hmm.
Linda Blair is an animal rights person.
Mm-hmm.
And I met her a couple of times. My best friend is the head of a big animal rights organization called Last Chance for Animals.
That's right.
And that's a big cause for me. I participate in all their benefits that they do, and show up. And he's started it. 40 years ago, we were in acting class together, and I said, "What are you going to do after you get done with acting?" And he goes, "I think I'm going to start an animal rights organization." And I said, "What? What is that all about?" And he said, "Well, I'm going to rescue animals." I said, "Oh, good luck to you." And he started PETA. It's probably 45 years now, but
Wow.
and he got involved and he said, "They're not active enough. I'm going to start my own cause." So he started his own animal rights cause, and it became very successful. And he's world renowned. Uh, he's done things like stop the dog food trade in
Hmm.
Korea.
Oh, nice.
He helped arrest or bust Michael Vick's in the dog fighting ring.
Yes.
And he's done some incredible things. He's been shot 3 times.
Oh my.
And he's been hated by bee dealers who he's put out of business. That's the puppy mills where they
Hmm.
Yeah.
you know raise them to be slaughtered in the laboratories. And so I got behind that cause because I believe not only in Chris, but I believe in his organization. So I think that's the big organization that I'm behind right now. I also like abused women and foster children. So that's why this team thing means a lot to me, going to Nashville.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's so many teens in crisis for varying reasons, and so to find a cause like this, I think, was really important. And there are a lot of teens in the ghost fandom, to kind of bring it back that way. There's a bunch of teens, involved in the ghost fandom. So there's some good relation there, which I really like.
Absolutely.
And ones that have been through a lot of stuff, because sometimes I'll get some messages on Instagram, where they're telling me their stories and whatnot. And yeah, it's very moving, sometimes very heartbreaking.
Oh yeah.
And they've grabbed a hold of the ghost
Hmm.
genre, and they love the band. They just relate to it so well. It's something that they can hold on to, that it's theirs. Nobody can take it away from them. And I think that's, if I can relate to them and see that there's a human behind the ghost, that's pretty dynamic for them.
I agree. I like the way you put that. Very much so. And speaking of fans, Jillian is working on an after party for
Yes.
Ooh,
for
yay.
the Nashville event. Jillian, what do you have in mind? What's going to be going on with this?
I'm trying to find the perfect bar that also has some karaoke and putting together some goodie bags and whatnot. It's just going to be a lot of fun, even if it is low key. But I would love to have some people do some karaoke together. I don't know, Ash, if you want to do Sunny and Share with me, I'd be fine with that.
I would probably crack all of the windows and glasses with my voice. It's so bad, but I'll try.
I will sing for you, Jillian. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, please. Thank you. I'll see you there.
Alan, do you have a karaoke song?
Absolutely. Everybody has a karaoke song.
What is it?
I'd have to kill you if I tell you.
Rude?
No, that's not true. I will.
Kidding.
I'm probably going to sing. I don't know. There's a couple I could sing, but I think I'll sing a happy song,
Yeah.
which is really an oldie, but it's the only song I really know all the words to.
Is that the
I'll
one that
sing
you
that one.
have? Is that the one you have on your Instagram profile?
That's Woodstock. Yep.
Yes. That's
Crosby,
Crosby,
Stills,
Stills,
Nash
and
and Young.
Nash. Yeah.
It's an oldie. Or I can always sing Always and Forever, which is pretty good. But that's so boring, everybody will go to sleep.
No.
Well, then Jillian would come in and sing a Shakira song and wake
Yeah.
everybody up. So
There you go. That's perfect.
That's my go-to.
Perfect. I love it. That's
she's a
perfect.
she's a very talented singer and she knows how to shake her booty. So that'll be a really, really fun after
Oh,
party. I'm looking forward to it.
I
And it's
can
one
hardly
less
wait.
thing. And it's one
And
less thing I have to plan. So yay.
should I wear a Speedo?
You know what? It is welcome. Yeah, I would anyway.
Under my
It's
robe.
Yes.
surprise, surprise. There you go. Oh, you could do like a little strip tease during
There
your
you go.
karaoke.
That might happen.
Yeah.
I know Marilyn would do one, so I'd let her do it.
Maybe it's just a Papa Nil after party. We'll see.
We'll see. That'd be great.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. So
I know you are. We love Marilyn.
we love Marilyn. I did hear that the organizer of the event wants to take us to a very nice dinner afterward, but I'm leaning toward an after party instead. If you're not
Well,
too tired, maybe
we can always go for a dinner and then the after party.
that's
We
true.
don't have to
Yeah.
we don't have to get up early, right?
No, you
There you
might. I
go.
don't know. You might be flying out of there early, my friend.
It's Nashville.
I know it's going to be super fun. But you are a busy guy. I know
I
after
am. I
the
am.
Nashville event, you got to jet out the next morning to, you're always working, you're traveling, you're a family guy. And so we have a fan question that pertains to that.
Sure.
If you're ready, we have a few of these here. So,
Throw them
Alan,
at me.
if or when you decide to eventually retire, what other projects or interests will you pursue?
Well, I'm heavily involved in senior housing,
Mm-hmm.
not because I'm old and Papa's old, but because I've been in it for 30 years and I develop senior housing communities, which are anywhere from 40 units to 300 units. I have projects in San Rafael, San Francisco area. I have one in South Pasadena. I have one in San Marcos. Where's my other one? Gosh, Novato, which is up in South Bay.
Oh, wow.
So I've got a few projects. that I'm currently doing. And I've got my newest one, which is on Wilshire Boulevard in Hancock Park, which is
Ooh.
going to be maybe, we're hoping, fingers crossed, the most exclusive senior community in the country.
Ooh.
It's going to be 5-star resort style living for seniors.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, count me in someday. If
You
I
For
can
my
get
you
name on the
in.
list.
you got a long ways to go. A long
I heard
ways
it's
to
very
go.
exclusive. So,
Yes, yes. The average age of our residents is 80 years old.
oh,
So, and they have maybe some of the best stories you've ever heard in your entire life.
that's just so sweet.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, that's my
I
main interest. And my other interest is my grandkids, which
Yeah.
are athletes and love sports, which I love. And I love sports, all kinds of sports, and they are into all kinds of sports. And uh, I get to coach them sometimes and, watch them. It's just a passion.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever going to retire. It's kind of what it sounds like.
Well, that's so funny. You say, what are you going to do after you retire? Well, I'm retired. I'm doing everything I want to do.
Do you have any traveling coming up? I mean, other than
I
Nashville.
do.
What are you
I do.
doing?
I have a trip planned to Israel.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm going to go there and check it out. I have other bucket lists too. I want to go to Ireland.
Mhm.
I'd like to go to Europe. So we'll see. I got time.
Yeah.
I think Rocky's been to Israel a few times. Maryland's going to be hitting up Egypt later this year.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, you guys are going to be jet setting this year.
Oh my God.
So
Sure.
someone says Papa Nil's a ghost. So what are your thoughts, Alan, on when Tobias said that Papa Nil would be dying on stage? And what was the prep like that when you were in Mexico City?
Well, the first thing I said was, did I do something wrong?
Oh,
And he said, no, no, it's part of the lore. We're ghosts, so we're going to kill you
Mhm.
off and you'll come back as a ghost. And I said, well, that's appropriate. And he had already planned all of this 3 years prior to it, or 2 years prior to that happening. And, you know, I said, Tobias, whatever you think's the best thing to do is fine with me. I don't care one way or the other. So he killed me on stage. The prep of it was basically, how am I going to die? And who's going to catch me when I fall backwards? I'm not a little guy. So it's like, okay, we got all that covered. I said, I'm all right. Let's do it. And so we went after it and we rehearsed it one time, believe it or not.
I
And
do
it went
believe
out
that.
and it went bam. It just turned out perfect. So,
I will always remember seeing that because there in the fan community there's a lot of speculation that someone would be dying at that concert, and then there were all these live streams on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, and all these fan groups were just going crazy, and then Papa Nil's the one that
yeah.
keels over. That looked really scary. I think you fell back into a wheelchair or something like
No,
that.
I fell on the stage. They caught me as I fell backwards and laid me on the
Oh,
stage.
that's right. That's
And
right.
then they came with the paddles and tried to revive me.
Yes.
And no, they dragged me off the stage and my hat's coming off and I'm going, oh boy. And here we go. And then I scampered into the dressing room and got changed and it was pretty fun. It was a fun time.
Did you stay there for the rest of that concert? Did
Oh
you
yeah.
go out the back door? Like what happened?
No, 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 no. They wouldn't let us. They had vans for us. So Mexico City is, I love the fans in Mexico City. They are so obsessed with us.
Oh, they're
Mhm.
Uh,
wild.
they're crazy about it. They had
Hmm.
lined the streets coming into the stadium, or the arena, not the stadium, the
Wow.
arena that we went into, and it was literally almost a mile long. And they were right next to the van the whole time, lined. People were lined next to the vans, looking in, trying to figure out who was in it. And and I'm sitting there with a baseball cap on going, they don't recognize me. I look like a handler or
Really?
somebody that's a grip or something.
Mhm.
And and I went with the grips. We were in the same van. So we're a big family there. All the grips, all the stage managers, we all know each other, the band members. So we jump into the van, whatever one's available, and you get the drummer in one of them and a grip in another one. And it's
Right.
like, okay, let's go. And we drive to the hotel, and that's the end of it.
That sounds so exciting. And
Oh, it's fun.
I know you hadn't done anything like that before, and so that was probably just a whirlwind of like, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm just gonna go with the flow.
Oh, my daughter said it best. She goes, Dad, you trained to be an actor for 20 years and you become a rock star.
Yes.
I said, oh my God, I never thought of that.
I know.
But it
That
was, I have one of the biggest thrills for me was having my daughter at the concert at the Forum when we were shooting scenes for the movie. And the fans in unison chanted my name, Papa, after I played the saxophone and fell back into the
mhm.
coffin. And they're going, Papa, Papa. I'm going, oh my God, they love this character. My God. And that was kind of a big rush for me.
Yeah, I bet you never thought that was something that would be transpiring, later on in your career as looking
Ever,
more like a rock star than an actor, so it's
ever,
very cool.
ever, ever, ever.
Jillian, do you have a favorite Papa Nell moment? Like in the chapters, film, right now? Just kidding.
You know what?
Yeah, Jillian, what is
Yeah,
it?
tell us,
I'm
Jillian.
not gonna lie. My favorite Papa Nil anything was that promo where you recreated the Dirty Dancing pottery scene with Marilyn.
Oh, that one.
That's from Ghost.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's
Oh
from
yeah,
the film
yeah.
Ghost.
Not
Yeah.
Dirty Dancing. Patrick Swayze, whatever.
Patrick Swayze
Um,
movie.
Yeah, I love that promo.
You know what the direction was on that was
What?
just make a mess.
And you did very well.
When we did. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, there was clay all over the seat and the floor.
Everything,
Yeah.
everywhere, everywhere.
It's like, dang it, guys. That was so funny. Like, that was the first time you met Marilyn, I think.
Nice to meet you. Let's do this.
And like the hand, like going into the pottery, and, like the fingers, and just
Cracked me up.
like that was
Oh yeah,
so
it
ridiculous.
was like, oh.
Oh, you guys were so funny.
And trying to whisper sexy things in her ear, doing it with the clay, and I'm going, oh, this is tough.
Oh no, you're probably pretty good at that, Alan.
Oh, thanks, Ash.
We're kind of going back to the Papa Nil, dying on stage and all that. We could get a little deeper here instead of talking about
Sure.
sexy pottery. What are your thoughts on mortality? In our last interview on Clergy Talk, we touched a little bit about how you're Catholic.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you think happens after we die? What are your thoughts on dying and mortality?
Well, everybody gets to do it. Nobody gets out alive.
It's true.
I've lost a lot of people that are very close to me in the past couple of years, including a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that this is only the beginning of life. That when we die, we go into another life. And that life is, our human mind can't comprehend it. It's bigger than us. And it's all about love, I think. If you ask the question about what is love, you can't really explain it. It's a feeling that we have in our mind that we feel and an emotion that we feel. And I cannot believe that the loves that we create in our lifetime, we will never see again because it's a spiritual thing. It's something that goes beyond this life. And I believe that we go there and we're reconnected with them in a spiritual world. And wherever that is, it could be heaven, as some people like to consider it. It could be
Mm-hmm.
a dynamic that's eternity. Um, but we can't comprehend it here on this earth. And we have words that are written many, 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 many years ago that tells us that it actually does exist.
Hmm.
And I believe in that. And I think the big word is faith. You have to have faith that it will happen. And what else do we have if we don't have that faith?
That's true, and that's the driving force behind how a lot of people live their lives day to day, and having that faith and believing that. Why am I getting all teary? Like I
That's what I
always
was
do that.
saying.
Like in every episode, I have a moment. Jeez.
Oh,
And just try to do well by each other and exude love and just believing that when all is said and done, we'll be reunited with our loved ones again. So,
how can we not, Ash?
mhm.
How can we not? That love is carried forward for forever. That doesn't go away.
No, it doesn't.
No.
But what if what if someone were to have an exorcism done on them? Do you think that do you think
Would you like me to perform one on you?
Yes, let's go. I'm riddled with demons. Let's go. So when exorcisms are performed, the thought behind it is that someone is in a psychosis, they have mental health issues or whatever, that there's like demons that are driving, their behaviors and whatnot. And so what's really interesting about your favorite horror movie, The Exorcist, is that you see that played out on screen. And I think Jillian would like to come in here. I would like her to come in here because I've only seen The Exorcist twice. But
Oh.
it is her favorite horror movie
Yeah.
as well. So she has a
Yeah.
lot to say to you. Just kidding.
Oh my
Good.
god.
Let's
I
hear it.
probably watch this film at least twice a month. It's like the best. And one of my favorite parts of like the whole film is that it is about faith. Like it's not about this little girl getting an exorcism. It's about Father Karras's journey and struggle with faith. And
Yep.
I think it's beautiful.
And we all have it.
Yeah.
We all have that struggle. Absolutely.
And you know, even if I am not like a Catholic or like I don't really follow any religion too closely, I still think Father Karras himself is almost like a Christ-like figure. So reading that in between the lines of the film, it is a perfect film, and the book is even better. And I think you should read that, Ashley. I think you'd like it.
I do love reading. So, do you have
It
the
is
book?
it is his journey.
Yeah.
And he's a holy man and he has doubts. And we all have doubts, but I really believe there are evil spirits in
Mhm.
this world that haunt us, that kind of track us. And if we subside to them, it can get in our soul and kind of ruin that. So you can believe it or you don't believe it. I happen to believe it.
Me
In
too.
fact, in fact, being Papa Nil, because I thought it was sacrilegious,
Yes.
I went to the priest and I said to my priest, I said, "Hey, I'm doing this character. I'm playing a dead pope." And he started to laugh. He goes, "What? Where are you playing this character?" And I told him it's a worldwide band. It's called Ghost, and I'm one of the main characters. And I think there's a lot of followers. He said, "Do you believe in the Satan genre that they kind of portray?" And I said, "No." He said, "Do you believe that Catholic priests have senses of humor?" And I said, "Well, I hope so." And he said,
Yeah.
"Well, we do." He says, "We do." And he says, "You're getting more attention and bringing more attention to the Pope that people never had before." So, how can we not laugh at you and be part of your genre and what you're trying to portray there? He says, "Don't worry about it." And I said, "Okay, I won't." And that's how that ended.
It's nice getting literally his blessing. It's
Yeah,
okay. Don't worry about it.
exactly. When I die, then I'll find out if it was, "Oh man, did you screw up?"
Alan, we're gonna have to have a word.
Yes,
You
we
did this
need-
thing.
You're going to purgatory.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I'm glad that you were able to talk with him and work through that, because otherwise who knows if you would still be portraying the character. There might have been
That's right.
somebody else and we would have missed out on you.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I enjoyed it. I enjoy working with Tobias and the band. They're great guys. They really are.
And we really
Tobias is a sweetheart.
And we really do hope to see more of you as Papa Nil, whether they do another movie or they do a comic book that's portraying Papa Nil, because they're doing one with Sister Imperator right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, are they cool? He deserves it.
Well, Liz, it's all like young Sister Imperator with that Liz Fenning portrays, the blonde girl.
Well, they have to go somewhere, Ash.
They have
Think
to.
about it. They have to start it somewhere. So they'll go from there and then work their way into Maryland if she's still around, and eventually maybe me. Who knows?
Well, Papa Nil is in the comic books.
The young
But-
Papa Nil. The young
Yes,
Papa Nil. Yeah.
a younger Papa Nil. You're
Yes.
still very young, my dear.
Oh, thank you. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. You're looking good, sister.
Love that. Jillian, do you have any more questions about The Exorcist?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, bring it.
Well,
Come on, girl. Rapid fire.
I do. It may not be a question, just a comment, but I like how you kind of got a blessing to be Papa Nil, whereas William Peter Blatty, who wrote The Exorcist, and
Didn't.
and the film itself, they had so many priests and popes and whoever from the Catholic Church itself work in the film and give its blessing on the film as well. So I thought it's pretty cool.
Well, it shows the difference between good and evil,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and that's really making people aware of it.
Mhm.
And I think that you can have a choice. What do you want? You want to live with your head turning around on your shoulders and throwing up and all that? Or do you want to kind of get rid of it and be happy and love people? It's much more fun to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think Jillian told me it's like the only horror movie that is like thumbs up from
Thumbs
the
up.
Vatican or something
Yeah.
like that.
It really is.
There you go. See?
Endorsed by the Pope.
And Papa Nil gives his blessing. There you go.
Yes,
Yes.
perfect. Well, Alan, I know you're a busy guy. We've taken up a lot of your time today. So we're going to start wrapping things up a little bit.
I was
Mhm.
just happy I got to talk to you about The Exorcist because everybody else around me is sick of talking with me about it.
Jillian, I'll talk to you about it as much as you want in Nashville. How's that?
Promise,
That'd be
pinky
good.
promise.
I promise.
But before we let you go, I just wanted to remind everybody that you have a Meet the Ministry event in Nashville on October 4th that we are all looking forward to. Jillian and I will be there. Ash from Clergy Talk, Jillian from Into the Catacombs Podcast. And there will be a meet and greet at this event, which is really cool. It's just a meet and greet. It's not like the Meet the Clergy event that we did in San Diego where it's this big fan party and whatnot. And since it's so based on the meet and greet, Alan, I'm wondering, do you feel like there are any other components to meet and greets that fans would enjoy when meeting you or Tobias or any other actors or
I think
people of note?
let us know what you like about the Ghost Band, what's important to you about the Ghost Band, and what could make it better when you meet members of the Ghost Band and the
Mhm.
Ghost family. It really makes us feel good and makes us better prepared to be the kind of character that you're going to embrace and want to see more of.
Have you ever had anyone do that? Go, oh, I love what you're doing as Papa Nil, but if you did this,
Never.
no,
Give you some
Never.
notes.
No, give me notes. Give me creativity.
he needs notes.
Always looking for new material,
Yeah. You made a joke at our LA event that said people could catch you at like the Laugh Factory or the Comedy Store or
The
something like
Comedy
that.
Store. I
Yeah.
thought about bringing Papa Nil to life in the Comedy Store in the comedy world, dressed as Papa Nil,
What?
and going and creating a whole routine about that. And I said, I don't have time.
I know
Maybe
you
when
have no time.
maybe when I'm old, I'll do that. If Papa Nil's still around, but
It's going to be
yeah,
in another 70 years or so.
yeah, something like that.
70, 74 years. Maybe
Yeah,
you'll
when I'm
finally
in
get
my
around to the
80s.
Comedy Store.
Yeah, when I'm in my 80s, that'd be good.
It would be an interesting story though,
I think it
because
would be funny. I think it would be pretty funny. I think even if all the Ghost fans showed up, we'd fill a Comedy Store up,
oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah.
you know,
Easily.
and we could talk about inside jokes and the toilet scenes and all of that good stuff. I mean, I could come up with some pretty good stuff, and I'd get a professional writer to create the humor in there. So,
You are
and it's
naturally very funny though.
you're
So I
looking, yes. That's why I got hired.
You're not funny looking.
I told you how I got hired, right? I never think I told you that story.
Tobias saw you at church. I don't.
He did. He saw me. Goes, boy, you'd be a good pope. I said, well, okay. No. I auditioned for the part 6 years ago now.
Mhm.
And I walked in and there was about 50 guys there auditioning at the same time. And I kind of was in the middle of the
Oh my
pack.
god.
And they called me in and they said, can you do a Transylvania accent in Latin?
Uh,
I said, pardon me?
Yeah, huh?
I said, well, I know, I almost was an altar boy. I can do Latin because I know Latin. So let me try it. So I did a Transylvanian Latin accent, and the guy goes, you're hired. And that was the end of it. Can you work tomorrow? And that's how it worked.
And then he
That's how
just
fast it
dismissed
was.
everyone. He's like, everyone,
yeah.
get out.
Get out.
Yeah, he actually saw the majority of the guys that were there, but they had hired me on the spot at that time.
Oh my gosh. Was Tobias there or was it somebody else?
No,
Okay.
it was the director. It was
Got
the
it.
director of the video.
Oh my gosh.
And so that's how it all happened.
Did all the I'm assuming they're all men. Did all the men that were trying out for this part, did you guys all kind of look the same?
No,
No? All
mm-mm.
different
Short,
colors and sizes and
absolutely, all different, all different.
oh, that's very interesting. You
I
do
was maybe the older one, the oldest one.
There must have been some look he was going for, but you do kind of resemble a pope. Like you look
I could see it.
Oh,
you
well,
look like you
thank
could be a
sister.
pope. Yeah.
Thank you, sister. You come to the rectory with me.
The rector what?
You heard me, sister.
Well, if I'm coming, so's Jillian, right?
No, that's it. All right, Jillian.
He's looking. We actually have matching outfits we're going to wear in Nashville, and we're going to help you and Marilyn with whatever you need during that event because that's going to be a long-ish day.
Is
Yeah.
Rocky coming?
No, not on this one.
How come?
Because the guy just wanted the two of
Us
you
too?
for
Oh,
now. It's
interesting.
because it's a fundraiser and
I gotcha. No
he budget. Thank you for all your time today, Alan.
Yes.
You're welcome, sisters.
I know you're a busy guy. I hope that at some point Jillian and I can both do lunch with you when she comes
That'd be
out to
wonderful.
California. That would be really
That would be
cool.
Absolutely.
wonderful. You're
Yes.
invited.
Thank you.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll see you in Nashville on October 4th. That's going to be really fun.
I look forward to seeing both of you, and I look forward to seeing all of the fans. It will be so much fun. Come on out.
There's already been a lot of tickets sold to
Really?
benefit the Oasis Center. Oh yeah, I've been seeing people commenting on Facebook groups and stuff, being like, "Oh, I'm going, I'm going." They're really excited because there's
Oh, that's
finally
awesome.
something over near that coast versus on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Sure. That's awesome. That's great. Great news.
Yay. Alrighty, my dears.
Enjoy
Thank
the
you
rest
so
of your
much for being
day.
here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Thank
Mwah,
you. Thank
mwah,
you.
Mwah.
Oh yeah,
Is
we got
that
to
the
do the
heart?
hearts.
There you go. There you go.
Yay.
Yay.